Hi guys, welcome to my channel. Today I'm going to talk about some decks I'm going to give away or resell. I'm doing currently a spring cleaning in my apartment, and so does some of the spring cleaning comes to some decks that I have. I might reconsider to keep some of them, but I'm not so sure. I think also have two fake decks, but I didn't know that they were fake. But anyway, let's see here. You know, when you purchase decks or you're kind of collecting things, here's the thing. I never thought that I was going to become a collector of tarot and oracle cards. But with time, you have too much stuff in your apartment, in your, place that you live in. And sometimes energy gets stagnant, nothing really flows. And if I'm going to be honest, I didn't feel like I had any joy of doing more contents like videos or doing some readings because I have too much stuff that's in my way, and I just want to, get rid of it. And it happens. We all collect some things, and some items that we own, we don't always resonate, or they didn't give that kind of joy or spark to your readings, or from the beginning. It's not every town have metaphysical shops. So you buy things on the internet, and I buy a lot of my decks via internet. Anyways, I just want to show you things that I'm definitely going to get rid of. And you can always also leave a comment down below for your opinions. But yeah, okay, let's see here. Here's the Dark Goddess Oracle deck. This is actually a very beautiful deck. I actually bought it because I wanted to have some kind of a dark theme deck. Oh, I didn't know. What is this? Okay, but this is basically a black and white deck. But I thought that I was going to click with it because I saw it somewhere. I watched actually a review on this deck from a YouTube creator. I don't remember from whom, but I can show you the deck. It comes with a guidebook. And I was even going to do what do you call it, flip through or review of this deck, but I don't know I just feel like something is stiff. I mean, the guidebook is okay, but I haven't used the deck for my own purposes. This was going to be a secret deck from you guys, because I have decks that I don't display publicly, but this one I'm going to show you. Yeah, I think it's the eyes, and I think the images are really beautiful. The girls are so beautiful, but it's something with the eyes that I don't get. I just don't click with it. It feels too dead for me, if I'm going to be honest. I mean, I understand the idea of it, It almost gave me some tattoo art vibes, but it is a truly beautiful deck. But I'm going to get rid of it, because I don't think I will miss this deck. Yeah. Yeah, I don't fully click with it. Okay, it's very beautiful. The box is simple to open. There is nothing wrong with the quality or anything. It just didn't vibe with me, okay? And that happens, and that's part of life. You have to take a chance, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't. Okay, one thing I have issue with the Mars produced decks that we see is that many deck creators now create a mini version of it. And I'm not against it. I am not for it or against it, but it's not my thing. I have realized that I like to see the original card with the full size. I like the full size cards more because I think for me personally it's much easier to see it. I haven't used this deck at all, but this deck encouraged me to buy the bigger one, you know, the biggest one. And I have the other one that I'm going to keep, definitely. I mean, I fell in love with the artwork, but I didn't really fall in love with the size. I mean, it's great for everyone who has small hands. But I'm a big person, you know. I don't have long fingers, but I do like larger decks. But the positive side with my smaller decks is that they don't take too much space. They don't take up so much space in your wardrobe or drawer or whatever you have your decks. So it's great for traveling and so on, but I am not going to keep this deck. I'm saying goodbye to this deck, so thank you very much, you know. And if I change my mind, I can always repurchase a deck again. But I'm not going to do, I think, with many of the decks that I have. I have done that with only 2 decks where I was too impulsive to get rid of them, you know, because I was going through some stuff and something made me, I was like, oh, maybe, yeah, I don't remember. This is also another pocket size deck. This is an oracle card. I had this one full size. And I thought to myself that I was going to use this deck. And I think I have done a review of this oracle deck. But again, I don't really click with this rose, the rose pocket or the rose oracle by Rebecca Campbell. I mean, the images are beautiful, but there's something with this deck that I don't really vibe with. I feel it's too soft for me. I feel I can't really catch this deck. It's like I don't really own the space. And believe me, I love soft decks. You know, guys, I'm a romantic in heart, and I love soft romantic decks, super feminine, super whatever, you know, magical world and all those glittery stuff. But I don't click with this deck. And I wish I could do that, but I don't. So I'm going to say goodbye to this sweet, kind little deck. And maybe someone else needs this support that this rose deck can give to another person. Another deck that I think I have done a review of this deck. I love the artwork so much, and I actually have a tarot card by Elisabetta Trevisan. It's called the Crystal Tarot. I love that tarot deck. I mean, it's beautiful. It's stunning. I love the back. And I think I have shown that in my deck review with this deck, the tarot card also. You can check it out, but I never use this deck. It's on my shelf all the time and I don't use it. And it is a low Scarabeo deck, so the guidebook is not always the best, or there's not too much of information, you know, but the artwork is lovely. But I find this deck to be, how do I say it? I could easily have this like paintings or prints on my wall, but it doesn't give me that psychic impulse to use it and to read with it. You know, it's too ordinary for me. And it's not that I'm obsessed with magical creatures or that everything has to be magical about the deck, but it doesn't invoke that feeling. Yeah, I can't really describe what it lacks for me, but I love the artwork. I mean, the soft colors, it's so beautiful, you know. But I'm not using this deck anymore. I just don't. Maybe I have used it once for a pick a card reading. Otherwise, I don't use this one. And I think I bought this 2 years ago, so it's like a new deck, you know. So I'm going to say goodbye to this one too. So sayonara. Okay, thank you. Let's see here. This deck is very special. I think it's called the Botanical Tarot. I find this deck to be super beautiful. I love, the Botanica. Oh, you can see here. And it's by Kevin J. Stanton. It's a very, very special deck. I like everything about it. And here are some stickers and some postcards. I mean, all this is so beautiful. I mean, I love this kind of artwork. It speaks to me, but from a tarot perspective, I have actually struggled to use this deck. Usually I have a very strong imagination, but I feel like I have to put so much time to know what suit it belongs to and what card belongs where. I don't know if the symbolism is that, maybe that's the part I don't click with it, you know. Usually I'm very intuitive person, but I mean, look at this. Oh, it's gold. It screams luxury. You can see, I think this is the Empress, but I don't use this deck so much. It's, you know, the decks I have shown to you, I might reconsider them again when I do this video because I see it from a different perspective, but I don't think of what I've shown to you right now that I'm going to change my mind. And I won't change my mind when it comes to this deck too. I'm too, I don't know, this is just not my thing really. And again, I could easily have this as a print or artwork in my home on my walls easily, because I love this kind of artwork, but I just don't fully click with it, you know. And I wished it could say the whole phrase, you know, but I think this is, you see, I haven't studied fully the symbols up there and what it means. Yeah, This is a pentacle. You can see the coins. Here's the coins. Yeah. And here's the wand. You can see it from the images if something is a cup, coin, or pentacle, or sword. And this is a major card. Okay, this is a cup. Obvious, you can read it, but I don't feel like I see this deck properly. It's very beautiful, but I don't really feel, connected instantly. And if I don't use a deck, I have to say goodbye. After a while, I gave it many chances and I never grab it. And this is a sign always to get rid of something, is that you never approach it anymore. It's like with everything in life. It's like clothes, If it doesn't fit you, say sayonara, So I have to say thank you for Botanica Tarot. Let's see here. Let's bring some more decks. Okay, I think I bought these two Oracle decks 2022, but I never used them. I love childish, naive, pretty artwork, but I never use this deck. Something for me, it's off. I don't know what it is, but I do think they're very pretty. I'm just going to take a sip of a cup of tea. Sorry, I'm just talking a lot. So here you go. Let's open this one. And they come with a guidebook. It's great quality, nothing wrong with the quality. The booklet, it's a rock pool deck. I mean, everything is colored, so there's nothing wrong with this deck. But yeah, the images are very pretty. But I do find that the style of artwork is not always the same. This one is one of my favorite images from this deck. She's so pretty. I mean, look at her. But I don't feel connected to the Goddess Love Oracle, nor do I feel connected to the Goddess Dream Oracle. These are the twin decks from Wendy Andrew. And I love this one too. So pretty. Really, really pretty. And if you hear on the background, it's my cat. He's talking right now. So, no, I have nothing more to say. I think I did a shorts video with this deck very long time ago. I mean, the messages are easy to read. I find this deck to be quite easy to use in an intuitive way, but I don't really resonate with it anymore. I just bought it and I don't think I even reflected that deep enough when I got the deck. And I want to be more... I want to think before I want to purchase something. Do you see this image? It's very beautiful. I bought this because of the front, actually. That's how shallow I was. Goddess Dream Oracle, also by Wendy Andrew. This is the back, and yeah. Insides. This is a pretty image. It's very It's very pagan in some way, yeah. If you're into that, or I don't think she has used some specific goddesses here, but I haven't read the guidebook. I mean, it's not fully my thing. I thought I was going to connect with it. Oh, this is so pretty. Do you see that? And the rabbit and the hair. I mean, oh my god, it's so pretty. Direction. Yeah, I'm saying goodbye to this deck. I think this is Inanna, but I'm not so sure. Maybe she has actually used some real goddesses, but I don't think so. I don't get that vibe from... I don't know. I don't want to think too much about it. So thank you very much. Let's say goodbye to these two decks. Yes. And let's see here. The next deck. I'm going to bring up some more decks here. Let's see here. Okay, I have tried to learn Tarot Marseilles, and I actually do like the system, but it's maybe not my favorite system. However, I might purchase another type of Marseille deck. I don't think this is my favorite because I have seen some of the artwork from other Marseille decks that I'm more drawn to. I think there is a golden Marseille. This one is actually, it's good for a beginner's deck, but it's too plain for me. But I don't know. I might reconsider getting rid of this deck, but I'm never using it, and I have seen far more gorgeous deck than this one. I don't find it to be ugly, but I think it's very important to feel connected to a deck from a deeper perspective. It's been a while ago since I even worked with this one, and I might again. I am going to study Marseille system again, but I might get another deck for that and not continue using this deck. Sorry, it's my cat. You see? It's okay, a playing card. Oh, oops. Comes with a talk box. Nothing wrong. I might reconsider to keep it, but you know what? I don't think so. I might just purchase another Marseille deck that I feel more connected to, okay? Yeah, guys, this is the CBD Tarot by Dr. Joab Bendorf. A very interesting person, though. He seemed to be a very mystical person if you're into, you know, this world. Did it come from Israel? I don't know. I don't remember. So, well, let's see here. Okay. Yeah, it's a bit hard to put it back, but this deck is still like new. So if I'm going to resell this one, I think people will feel that I haven't used this deck like overall that much. And Yeah, it's just I don't grab it. I don't feel drawn to this one anymore. So thank you very much. And let's show another deck. Star Codes Astro Oracle. A very gorgeous deck. The quality is actually good. I actually in beginning felt very drawn to the artwork, and it comes with a guidebook, but I never use this deck anymore. And some feelings for this deck has only cooled off even more, you know. I mean, it's gorgeous. I love the artwork, but it's in your face, but I don't feel connected to this deck. Ooh, bumblebees or bees, Capricorn. I don't use this for client readings or anyone actually. It just takes up too much space for me right now. Yeah. I have to say goodbye to this deck. And I might do a part 2 actually of this type of content, because I think with time I will get rid of more decks, okay? I will actually get rid of more decks. But this one, I don't think I will keep it. I don't think I will even miss it, because I don't even, you know, think of it anymore. Like, it just takes up so much space. I do find decks to be an interesting thing to keep in your house, because they're quiet, like books, but they take up much space, you know, because this is something you have to work with. You know, you work with oracle or tarot decks, and they take some space in your home, in your wardrobe, in your space that you keep your deck in a bookshelf or whatever, you know. And I've collected so much, and I didn't think that I would come up to that high number that I have of decks. And I might just, you know, keep on minimizing my deck collection actually, because I don't think I need to own that many decks. Let's see here. This is from, I think she's called Angie Sullins. I have 3 other decks by her. I love the boxes that they create for this decks. They're her decks, and I mean, look at the inside. Wow, it's so beautiful. It's very aesthetically pleasing, and the oracle cards are like in a tarot card size. They're very long and not too big for being an oracle deck. I thought that I was going to click with this deck. I mean, I love the back so much, very, very much, but I just don't click with it. I don't know what's wrong with me, or why I don't. I mean, look at this. This is so beautiful, but no, I don't feel connected. It's like I see the images, but I don't see them. And then I know when that happens, where I see things, but I don't see actually the things that I'm supposed to see from a symbolic perspective. I don't know. It's like my eyes don't connect the text with the image, or I can't use it intuitively. Yeah, I'm going to say goodbye to this deck. Although I wish that I was connected with this deck on a deeper level. But I think, guys, you understand how it feels. You buy a deck and you don't really feel connected to it. And I didn't feel that from the beginning. I gave it a chance. I think I have done a reading with a client of mine, but it's been a while ago. No, I don't think I have used this deck that much. It's almost like new. I love the gilding edges, and yeah, I have to say goodbye. That's it. No more sentimental feelings. And actually, when I get rid of things, I feel more light-hearted in my heart. I feel like there's so much more space, and I don't want to buy more decks. But yep, let's see here if... Let's start with this one. Crystal Ball Pocket Oracle by White Witch Oracle. Okay, I didn't even see that the text was White Witch. And I think it's created by Athena Noctua. This deck, I bought this from Etsy maybe 4 or 5 years ago, and this deck was not back then a mass-produced deck. It was a deck you had to invest on Etsy, and the shipping cost was not that expensive like it's now. And I like the artwork, but I don't use this deck. The strange thing about me, I don't like decks that says yes, no, maybe, you know, because I want to read my things intuitively, you know. I thought that I was going to use this deck more because of the text that sorry, I can't think properly right now, because the messages are so clear, you know, but I just don't click with it. I love the artwork. It's not really my type of artwork. It's super witchy in the style. I don't know. You don't... Okay, I understand that it's very easy to use this deck, but what's the point, you know? Like, it doesn't give me a challenge to work thoroughly with my intuition. That's how I feel with a deck like this, you know. Like, these two cards, they are somehow very similar with the hands, you know. But yeah, the keywords are... It's very easy to use it, but I don't get challenged to do any reading. So I'm going to resell this. This is an indie version of the actual, but now they have made it a mass market deck. But this is the first deck of the same creatrix. Yeah, let's say thank you and goodbye. And again, I will mention this again. I might do a second part, because I think along the way I will eventually maybe get rid of more decks that I don't have to use anymore. But let's see here. Okay, Spirit Animal Wisdom deck. Created by Katie J. Wright and illustrated by Nikki Strange. I love this deck from the beginning. When I got it first, I was like connected to it, but I don't know what has happened along the way. It's like, it's easy to use, but I don't feel any... I think it's too little of a challenge to use this deck, you know. You can use it intuitively, absolutely. But I never grab this deck. I never work with this deck with myself or clients, and I don't really use this deck at all. I mean, the artwork is very sweet, naive, and childish, and I love that, you know, but I don't really feel super duper connected with it. And that's a bit disappointing for me, but I think I have to say goodbye to this deck too. Dolphin, yeah. Oh, this image, oh, it's so beautiful. Yep, I have to say goodbye to this one too. Again, this happens to everyone. They don't feel anymore. Maybe they don't feel connected anymore to a deck. Okay, this one, I bought this many years ago, maybe 4 or 5 years ago. I love Greek mythology. I love symbolism. I like mythologies and stories overall. That's my vibe. I love that. Although I don't really have the time always or energy to read things, you know. Yeah, but I feel like this, is this a collage deck? I don't really think so. I love the back. I love the back. I actually wish that the whole deck was in this kind of art style of artwork, but no, it's like I knew what I was going to get, you know, but something feels off. It feels very photoshopped. It feels very like digital with, they have combined things, you know, and I mean, I like the guidebook. It's okay. And this is a good way to learn different gods and goddesses from the Greek mythology. From the Greek pantheon. But I don't really feel like it's giving me anything. I mean, they have gathered different kind of style of artwork. Yeah, I thought that I was going to use this more, and I never ever thought that I was going to get rid of something that is connected to the Greek culture. Like, I love Greek mythology, culture, the ancient culture, to read about it, and it's, you know, it's so strange that they had this very strong respect for the female deities, but they didn't treat the women back then so good, you know. It was highly patriarchal. They kept slaves, you know. It was not a perfect society in any way, but they had a very interesting culture, and so many philosophers was born back then. And I mean, I guess everything was developing, you know, and then boom, it said stop. Now it's time for the Rome's turn to to grow, you know. And ancient society, every society might one day become an empire, and then it will fall apart. And I think there is an end time for every society when they are growing, you know. And I think we are all aware of that some things will fall apart in our day and age. I think so. But let's see here. Let's say thank you for the Greek mythology reading cards. Thank you. Okay, Quan Yin Oracle. This is actually, I have already the same deck, but I have the matte finished. So it's not that I'm going to get rid of it because I don't like the artwork. I already have the same deck, but I think this is the older version where the cards are glossy. I do feel like the colors pop up more when it's glossy version, and I mean, the images are far more intense then. But I decided to buy the matte version, and I feel more connected to the decks, to that deck more, strangely enough, because of the matte cards. So I'm getting rid of it. I haven't used this one that much like I have used the matte version. So that's why I'm not keeping this deck, because I will have same deck in my, space, and I don't want to have that. So thank you very much. I think another person will appreciate more the glossy version, but I wanted to have the matte one. Okay, and let's see here. The last card from this video, Lumina Tarot and this is the French edition. I think I will purchase the English version, but I don't know. Right now I'm taking a break from purchasing things and stuff, right now I'm trying to improve my health and buy supplements and, living a normal life. Let's see here. I mean, everything is beautiful. Like, I have no complaints about the deck itself or the guidebook. It is just that I'm not French native. I don't know how to read in French. I didn't think that I was going to get rid of it until yesterday, when I was cleaning and putting things in order with my Tarot and Oracle cards. And I know that there is an English version out there, but I never thought that I was going to give up this deck at all. Maybe it's an impulsive decision, but I don't think so. I don't think I've ever used this in a client reading or for me. I mean, it's a very, very beautiful deck. It's a very, very beautiful deck. So I love the packaging, everything. It's very aesthetically pleasing, but I don't find any meaning in having a French edition. And I think the French one is an indie version of deck. That might actually even be the first deck created, but I don't think this is the first version. But I think it is an indie version or the earlier version of the same deck of Lumina Tarot deck. I mean, I love the moon cards. She's so pretty here. And this is the star card, very interesting. 2 of Pentacles, 4 of Pentacles. Yeah, I'm going to say goodbye to this deck. And I think you understand, like, there's no point in me having a deck that I cannot understand fully in English or in French, because I don't speak French. I can understand, like, I can understand the card title, but I think this is the Empress, yeah. Very, very beautiful deck. So I'm going to say goodbye to this one too, guys. So thank you very much. Thank you for watching this video and supporting me. I want to create more content in this channel, and I think something is going on with me with the I have more ideas of what I want to create here on the future. So yeah, thank you very much, guys. Take care of yourself and have a very nice day. You can always subscribe to my channel, give a thumbs up. So thank you very much, guys. thank you for all your kind comments and for everything that you're telling me, or like, it mattered. I appreciate it very much, guys. So thank you very much. See you again later. Bye.